Hello, I am Luo. This year, 鬼月 begins on August 23 and ends on September 21st. It's particularly later this year because of 闰六月 Intercalary June, 闰年 leap year, and 闰月 Intercalary months. 闰年 and 闰月 are two distinct concepts used to adjust the time discrepancies in different calendar systems. 闰年 adjusting the 国历 Gregorian calendar. The actual time it takes for Earth to complete one revolution around the Sun is slightly more than 365 days. To keep the calendar dates synchronized with the Earth's orbit and align the season with the calendar months, adjustments are made. An extra day, February 29, is added to the calendar approximately every 4 years. Therefore, a leap year has 366 days, while a common year has 316 days. 闰月 Intercalary months is also used to make a calendar months consistent with the changing seasons. 闰月 adjusting the 农历 lunar calendar. 农历 is based on the circle of the moon, with each month lasting approximately 29.5 days. A year consisting of 12 lunar months totals approximately 354 days, which is about 11 days shorter than the 316 days Gregorian calendar. Without the adjustments, lunar calendar months would gradually become out of sync with the season. To solve this, the lunar calendar adds an extra month, approximately every 2 to 3 years. This extra month is called 闰月. A lunar year with a 闰月 has 13 months and totals 383 or 384 days. Let's summarize. 闰年 adjusts the 国历 by adding an extra day to the specific year, while 闰月 refers to the addition of an entire month to a specific year in 农历. Both are used to bridge the gap between the respective calendars and astronomical cycles. In the video Chinese Legends 孟婆汤, I introduced the king of hell, 阎罗. He is the judge of the underworld, who judges the dead based on their behavior in the living world. This year's 鬼月, let's learn about the other figures in King 阎罗's court of judgment. 阎罗殿, King 阎罗's court of judgment. First, let's look at the word 殿. In ancient Chinese architecture, a 殿 was usually a magnificent building in which emperors worked, held grand ceremonies, or enshrined the deities and Buddhas. It represents the highest level of authority and status. It's why King 阎罗's court is called 阎罗殿. If 阎罗王 is the judge, he sits on the judge seat. Standing beside him are two 判官, who assist judges in a royal court. They are called 文判官 and 武判官. 文判官 holds the 生死簿, Book of Life and Death, in one hand, and a 判官笔, the pen of life and death, in the other hand. His duty is to verify a source's good deeds and sins, and to check the book to confirm the identity and the lifespan of the person being judged. 武判官, on the other hand, carry instruments of punishment or weapons. He is responsible for supervising and carry out punishments to souls, as well as maintain order in the underworld. 黑白无常, 七爷 八爷 are responsible for transporting souls from the human world to the underworld, where they are judged at 阎罗殿. The numbers 七 and 八 refers to the rank in the official hierarchy, while 爷 is an ancient term of respect for men. According to legend, they lived during the Tang Dynasty. The names of 七爷八爷 are 谢必安 and 范无咎, respectively. One evening, they met under a bridge when it began to pour. The tower 七爷 told 八爷 to wait on the bridge while he went to get an umbrella. However, the heavy rain caused a flash flood. Unwilling to break his promise, 八爷 was ultimately drowned by the rising water. When 七爷 returned with the umbrella and saw that his friend had drowned, he was filled with regret for not returning in time. He hanged himself from a nearby willow tree. Moved by their story, the supreme deity allowed them to reunion in the underworld. There, they were given the duty of escorting souls. Their literary and artistic images are very distinct and represent the way they died. 七爷, who died by hanging, is often depicted as tall, thin, with a pale face and a long, protruding tongue. He wears white and is also known as 白无常. 八爷, who drowned, is often portrayed as shoulders down with a dark face and wide angry eyes. He wears black and is also known as 黑无常. In folk lore, literature, and films, 黑白无常 are often depicted calling a person's name 3 times before taking their soul. 牛头马面. Various legends surround the origins of 牛头马面. One series suggests they evolved from protective deities in India Buddhism. Some gods in Buddhism are depicted with animal hands and human bodies. 牛头马面 might have developed from these images and were later incorporated into Chinese mythology. Similar to 黑白无常, their responsibility is capture souls in the human world. However, according to legend, there is a slight difference in the type of souls they collect. 黑白无常 are believed to collect the souls of people who died of natural causes or did not commit major sin. On the other hand, 牛头马面 are often thought to handle the souls of those who died violently, unjustly, or who committed great sin during their lives. Some legends also state that 牛头马面 are the gatekeepers of the underworld. Now let's review today's vocabulary. 闰年 leap year. 国历 Gregorian calendar. 闰月 Intercalary months. 农历 lunar calendar. 阎罗王 the judge of the underworld. 阎罗殿 King Yanro's quarter of judgment. 文判官 and 武判官 assist 阎罗王 in 阎罗殿. 黑白无常 七爷八爷 responsible for transporting souls from the human world to the underworld. 牛头马面 capture evil spirits and guard the gates of hell. Okay, it's today's video. I hope you like it and share your idea with me. Thank you for watching and see you next time.